I am not against people. If you are in the industry with somebody and you like that person, we've seen people that actually get married in the industry. We've seen celebrity marriages. I'm not against relationships. I am not against it.
Actors, directors,
but the fact that you want to have a relationship with somebody because you want to give that person a role, I feel that it is very wrong. It is sexual harassment in all ways. Even if you never got down with that person, it's still an harassment.
The fact that even suggesting it or even bringing
why would you want to suggest to me that you want to get down with me because you want to give me roles? It's not a do or die affair.
So talk to me about that. When you say morals in the industry, what do you mean?
Okay, I didn't really say morals. The question was, how have I been able to cope with the sexual harassment issue in the industry and all that?
Because that's why.
And I remember I said that I am against producers and directors. Probably that's one of the reasons why till now I've not really taken some roles, because a lot of people still know your childhood and still want to come and, you know, ask you out. It's not like it's a bad idea. We have seen older men dating younger women, but the fact that you want to take advantage of because you want to give me a role, and I know what I carry, by the special grace of God, I know what I carry. So it's a different ball game if you are just coming into the industry and you are trying to beg for roles, wakapas, or all those kind of roles, and somebody is trying to play smart on you or take advantage. You would have no choice than to succumb, because you know a lot of people are so desperate. It's not even because of the fact that they want that thing as a career. A lot of people don't even know that acting is a career. They just want the fame that, okay, I'm so person. They need it for so many other things that I don't know. But a lot of people are not taking acting as a career. And for we that are taking acting as a career, it would be very bad and unfair on our path to now misuse the opportunity or to now do illicit things just because we want to get there. We are there already, just a little push is needed. And then the harassment thing, a lot of people talk about directors, producers wanting to harass them. I say that it is your wish. It is your wish to accept.
It's your choice to accept. Is that what you're saying? Okay,
it's your choice. Don't let me say wish. It's your choice to accept, because fine, we know that these people can be so adamant and they want to put you under pressure.
Okay.
To want to succumb to them, because they'll tell you, okay, if you don't do this, I won't give you roles. That's why you see some people, they don't even have background in acting, and they'll come and start taking out the lead roles. And the people that are actually good actors, method actors, will sit back at home without jobs for 6 months, almost a year. You understand? So I said it in the BBC News that I am not against people. If you are in the industry with somebody and you like that person, we've seen people that actually get married in the industry. We've seen celebrity marriages. I'm not against relationships. I am not against it.
Actors, directors,
but the fact that you want to have a relationship with somebody because you want to give that person a role, I feel that it is very wrong. It is sexual harassment in all ways. Even if you never got down with that person, it's still an harassment.
The fact that even suggesting it or even bringing
why would you want to suggest to me that you want to get down with me because you want to give me roles? It's not a do or die affair. You understand? But because we've had a lot of people that could not speak up for themselves, or because they wanted it so badly and they didn't know how to go about it, they eventually fall for it. You know, it has never happened to me, but I know a lot of people that it has happened to, and I keep saying that it is not bad that you date somebody. If you eventually date this person and then you have an agreement and you get married, or you might not even get married. If you are dating, it's a different case. But somebody comes and tells you, I want to have an affair with you. It's rampant in the industry, and I think the different bodies we have as theatre practitioners, I think they are really cutting down on this.
Okay, so what you're saying is those kind of things are rampant, like they are
rampant, not just in Nigeria, in the entertainment industry generally.
Like our own, you know.
Okay, our own Nollywood.
Our own Nollywood. Is it just Yoruba or Nollywood in general?
Everywhere in Nollywood.
So sexual
harassment
is rampant.
It is.
It is rampant.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So how do you think this can be stopped? Let's do this as quickly as possible. Say you had just like you mentioned bodies, you were maybe a part of the body, you were president, or say Tampan or any of those bodies. No,
president of
no, I'm saying okay. How do you think this should be stopped? Like sexual, it's not a good thing in any way, in any form. It's something that should be struck out of our industry. It's something that it still holds the industry back, if you ask me. So how do you think this can be stopped?
The bitter truth.
Yeah?
I don't think it can be stopped.
You don't think it can be stopped?
I don't think it can be stopped totally. Okay. Now I'll give you my reasons. Even in Nigeria as a whole, even everywhere in the world, most countries have laws against sexual harassment. Okay. And it hasn't even stopped people from
doing it.
Doing it. I can only say a few ways to curb the excesses.
So give us those ways you think can be curbed.
Okay, number one, firstly, indecent dressing. No.
Hold up. Indecent dressing is responsible for sexual harassment?
It is part of the things that are responsible. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
So you have to reason with me. I'll tell you why. Now, let me first go with the adage that says you dress the way you want to be addressed.
Okay.
Now, it's a different thing if you're on set. And you're asked to play seductive roles, or you're asked to expose your body, your cleavage and everything. It's a different ball game. But because a lot of people want to come and show that, you know, they're endowed, they come and some people even bring themselves. That's the truth. They bring themselves that, okay, I want you to have me so you can give me roles. So now even most ladies, you know, they are not even helping matters, because the way you portray yourself is the way people will handle you. Okay. Now if you dress indecently because you want attention, you want this particular superstar or celebrity or director, producer, PM, anybody to like you, you are calling attention to yourself. Because eventually, now when you now get what you want, you now get it in excess. Because it will stop there. You have portrayed yourself to be a wild person, so they will keep coming. Okay. They will keep coming, and then the thing is, once somebody gets down with you, and then the person is done with you, the other person wants to get down with you, they will say, okay, I'll make you a star. Only God will make you a star. Even if we have a lot of producers that have produced over 100 movies, and people still don't know their faces. Okay. Their faces are still not household faces. So now the way you dress is the way you'll be addressed. Because if you are dressing that, okay, I am coming with the notion that I want you to see me as, don't let me use that word, but I want you to see me as a wild person. People will take you as a wild person. But if you are going to, we have people that are still in the industry and are decent. Yeah. Do you understand? You don't need to go all wild and look all naked because, do you understand? That's why I'm saying some people, that's why I said indecent dressing too can cause it.
But you have to understand that how somebody dresses is not enough reason for you to be.
And I never said.
No. I'm just saying.
I know. You have a point.
It seems like
you have a point.
That's some people.
Somebody can dress indecent and you still want to look at that person. But I said. But you know, I actually said. You know, actually said it's a reason. Okay. I didn't say that is a major reason. Okay. I'm just giving you one of the reasons why.
So indecent dressing. That's one.
Indecent dressing.
What's the second one?
And then the second one is the reason why sexual harassment might not be stopped is because. I think it has become part and parcel, because even those that are supposed to curb it from the top, they are still getting themselves involved in some mess. You understand? There are so many controversies everywhere, even from the top. Okay. So if the leaders are not showing exemplary behaviors, what do you want the people following them to do? You understand? I just think that if everybody can try and as much as possible to say no. You see that word no goes a long way. Okay. Once you say no, no is no. No is no. There's nothing dicey about no. Okay. No is no. Okay. So when people begin to know that they have to start standing for themselves, and you don't need to make it look like you're at the mercy of somebody because I need to there are a lot of things for you to do that you make you a star. We have a lot of married people. Look at the likes of Moni Oboli and all that. There are filmmakers, we have women in film, we have directors, we have a lot of people are doing good behind the scenes, and you know, they decide that, okay, I don't want to be caught in that web of sexual harassment, let me do my thing. We have women in power in filmmaking. So you can do a lot of things. It's not a do or die affair. And if God has said, okay, this is your path, the path you choose to success, nothing can stop it. Okay. So you don't have to be at somebody's mercy before you can be a star. Okay. So
number one, you say indecent dressing. Number two, ineffective leadership.
Yes.
What's the one? I think that's the one we can take, the extra one we can take. Do you have any other one apart from those two?
Let me think about it.
Think about it. Should I sing for you?
Don't sing for me. But basically, those are the two things. Those are the two things, basically.
So, Opemipo, you say I had to.
Don't call me Opemipo.
I didn't call you Opemipo. I didn't call you Opemipo.
But you almost called me Opemipo.
No, I wanted to call your name with
passion.
You know, last year we spoke to your friend. What's his name? Samuel. Oh, so you call his name and you smile. Oh, why you say? Are you fighting or what?
I know I smiled.
Okay. Samuel.
I know I smiled.
Samuel.
I know I smiled.
She got some giggling.
You know I smiled.
Why you smiling?
Let me use this pigeon. When I go tired.
What if you go tired?
A lot of people will not say, I be you and Samuel dating.
Did I say anything about dating?
I'm not saying you.
No.
I'm not saying you now.
You are insinuating. You have okay, continue. Sorry.
I'm not saying you, but actually, that's what a lot of people think. Samuel and I are dating, but the truth is, Samuel is more than a brother. Like, we are really close.
What?
You know, a lot. Really, he's my friend.
Okay.
Nothing more, nothing less. Okay.
Nothing more, nothing
He's more than a friend. He's a brother. That's what you want to hear.
What?
He's a brother.
No.
He's a brother. He's a friend. We share. No. We share an extraordinary bond.
Oh,
we are really close.
Oh yeah,
but it doesn't go beyond that. Just
even though I didn't ask that one, no, she has explained the rest.
It doesn't go beyond
guilty conscience.
Whether you say guilty conscience or not,
this is guilty.
My conscience is as clear as anything.
I was actually going to ask about your friendship that you guys have been. You guys came up together.
Yes.
You understand?
And
so
we are the closest among all our peers that grew up together.
So you guys, how have you guys been able to, maintain your friendship, like remain friends?
We've been coping very well, thank God. At some point everybody went their different ways. You went to school, I went to school. But at some point, we came back together, and we're an amazing duo, actually.
Hey, boo. See this smile on that.
Anything you like, you say. We are an amazing duo. Thank you.
Okay. Tell us what you're working on presently. What you're going to do in the future. You mentioned that you want to do your own film.
Yes, and not just my own film. I'm taking it a step further. Actually, aside my own film, that is just like an awareness.
Yeah.
That I'm fully back in the industry. I'm going to filmmaking fully.
Fully?
Yes, fully filmmaking. Okay. And when I say filmmaking, I'm not just talking about acting. I'm going to be a filmmaker, a producer.
Writer,
yes, so I am.
You even be doing your own
am going to a film school very soon. And not within the confines of this country.
Hey,
going outside the country. You understand?
Yo, she's going to New York Film Academy.
A lot of people would ask me, why didn't you study theater at university?
Academy. Is that where you're going?
Keep your fingers.
Okay.
A lot of people ask me why I didn't study theater at university.
Yeah, that's a valid question. And
I'll be like, God has blessed me to the extent that as a child actor, I have even featured in a stage play as a child actor. Imagine me, no background in theater act, nothing, but I featured in a stage play and it was wow. You understand? And then aside that, we have two fields. It's either you're a stage actor or
film and TV actor.
You understand? So, and I think in both ways I've really been able to, show my talent. So I think going back to theater was not the thing for me. I wanted something more. So I know the basics. And I can't say categorically that I'm good in all spheres. So that's why I said I want to go further and learn about filmmaking, directing and all that as much as I can, so that when I come back, I won't just limit myself as an actor, because I see myself bigger than acting.
Acting alone.
Yeah, I want to be a filmmaker, fully producer and all that. So.
That's why I said earlier that you want to even do your own soundtrack. So you'll be singing.
No, please. I can't sing, I can't dance.
You can't sing, you can't dance.
Yes. Okay. Why now? Why are you bullying me? I'll cry. Please don't cry. Beg me.
Oh, in my own studio? You have to cry now. Have you finished? What's wrong?
Are you serious?
No, I'm just saying.